Imagine you're looking at the night sky. What do you see? A calm, deep blue sky with countless twinkling stars. Maybe you feel a cool breeze and hear an owl hooting in the distance. Our moon's light, right? The moon that brightens the night, that gives us a wonderful view. How peaceful and beautiful everything looks in its light. Now, imagine this. If in place of our moon there was a sphere as big as Mars, a giant red sphere shining in the sky, what a sight wouldn't it be? Have you ever wondered if our moon were as big as Mars? How bright its light would be and how massive its size? What if a giant red sphere was in our sky whose surface is full of canyons and volcanoes? It would have deep craters and volcanoes on its surface, making it even more mysterious. It's a mind-boggling thought, but it leads us down a path of interesting cosmic what-ifs. What if we had a giant red moon in our sky? Our moon as we know it is very important for life on Earth, but a moon as big as Mars? How would it affect our lives? That would be a game changer. A change that could completely alter our lives. Its massive size would create a gravitational pull that Earth has never experienced, leading to many changes that would transform Earth. There would be big changes in tides and weather. From tides to the length of our day, the consequences of this cosmic swap would be far-reaching. The length of our days and nights would change, and maybe our seasons too. It's a thought that makes us wonder how many mysteries are hidden in our universe. Gravity, the invisible force that holds the universe together, would be the first to show this dramatic difference. This force, which pulls everything towards itself, creates an intricate dance in our solar system. Imagine a moon as big as Mars, revolving around Earth, how much stronger its gravitational pull would be. Our current moon with its gentle tug controls the tides, but a moon the size of Mars? It's thrilling to think how much more powerful the tides would become with its gravitational pull. It would turn gentle waves into massive tidal waves, reshaping our oceans. Its gravitational pull would be much stronger, a cosmic embrace that would pull our oceans very rapidly. These waves would be so powerful that they would reshape coastlines and perhaps even create new landforms. It would be a phenomenon that would affect every corner of our planet. Imagine tides so high they could submerge coastal cities and change the world map. These tides would be so destructive that they would endanger human settlements. Coastal cities would have to be relocated, and we might have to build new cities away from these tides. But that's not all. This gravitational pull would affect not just the oceans but the entire planet. It would be a force that would change every aspect of Earth, forcing us to live in a new reality. This gravitational dance between Earth and its supersized moon wouldn't just affect the water. This dance would also affect Earth's internal structure, impacting our planet's stability. It would be an interaction that would change everything from Earth's core to its surface. Earth itself would feel the strain. These gravitational forces would be so powerful that they would pull and stretch Earth's crust. It would be a process that would keep our planet in a constant state of change. The crust, the ground beneath our feet, would stretch and pull due to the moon's pull. This stretching and pulling would crack Earth's surface, making earthquakes and volcanic eruptions more frequent. It would be a scenario that would make our planet a dynamic and unpredictable place. This could make volcanoes more active, cause earthquakes, and even form new mountains. It would be a process that would completely change our planet's geography. It would create new mountains and valleys and perhaps even give rise to new ecosystems. Our planet would be in constant flux, its surface constantly changing due to these powerful forces. It would be a cosmic dance that would mold our planet into a new shape and form. It would be a journey that would help us understand the mysteries of the universe more deeply. Let's learn more about the impact on the oceans. Tides, the rising and falling of the sea level that we know, would increase a lot. Imagine coastlines changing every day, as massive tides, much larger than today's tides, come onto land. Low-lying areas would be more vulnerable, they would be regularly flooded, but the impact wouldn't be limited to coastlines. The ocean's ecosystems would also be disrupted. The balance of marine life, which is currently according to the tidal patterns, would be disrupted. Some species would adapt, finding ways to survive in this new extreme environment. Others, sadly, wouldn't be so lucky. The patterns of life in the oceans would change. Days cut short. The Earth's spin slows down. Believe it or not, the impact of a Mars-sized moon wouldn't be limited to just tides and tectonic plates. Our planet's spin, the length of our day, would also be affected. The gravitational interaction between Earth and this massive moon would create a drag, slowing down Earth's rotation. Don't worry, it's not like Earth would stop completely. But over millions of years the effect of this slowdown could be very significant, adding minutes or maybe even hours to our day. Think about the implications. Our very concept of time would change, our routines and schedules altered by this cosmic shift. A world shaken when the Earth trembles. Now let's talk about earthquakes. If a supersized moon pulled our planet's crust that hard, it would be normal for there to be movement underground. And we're not talking about minor tremors here. The increased gravitational stress on Earth's tectonic plates could lead to more frequent and intense earthquakes. Fault lines would become potential flashpoints, areas where Earth's crust is already under pressure, susceptible to slippage from the moon's gravitational tug. Imagine living in a world where earthquakes are regular, a constant reminder of the immense forces at work beneath the ground. It's a sobering thought, a testament to the power of this hypothetical celestial dance. Climate in flux, a new era for Earth. But the changes wouldn't stop there. The climate, the weather patterns that govern life on Earth, would also feel the impact. As global temperatures rise, the unpredictability and frequency of extreme events in weather patterns could increase. These changes wouldn't be limited to temperature but would also affect precipitation patterns, storm intensity, and even wind patterns. A larger moon, with its strong gravitational pull, could change Earth's axial tilt, the angle at which our planet spins on its axis. This axial tilt defines our seasons, and any change in it could affect the global climate. This tilt gives us seasons, and even a small shift could have dramatic consequences. The timing and duration of seasons could change, affecting agriculture, wildlife, and even human activities. Imagine if spring arrived early, or winter ended late. This could disrupt the crop growth cycle and animal breeding patterns. Imagine longer, harsher winters in some regions, and hotter, more intense summers in others. These extreme conditions could not only cause discomfort, but also increase health risks. The frequency and intensity of cold waves and heat waves could increase, disproportionately affecting vulnerable populations like the elderly and children. Rainfall patterns could shift, leading to droughts in some areas and floods in others. These changes could also affect water resources, reducing the availability of water for drinking and irrigation. Floods could also cause infrastructure damage and human displacement. The delicate balance of ecosystems could be disrupted as plants and animals struggle to adapt to these new, extreme conditions. Biodiversity loss could occur, leading to the collapse of entire ecosystems. These changes wouldn't be limited to the natural world but would also affect human societies, as we too depend on these ecosystems.